The head coach is Coach Miller.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Washington Mystics as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we get to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, and you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
Tip-off goes to Washington. Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Edwards. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Well, when you get Edwards looks from there, it's winning basketball.
Here's Turner. And it's Austin with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Atkins. Shot clock at 5. And here's Deladon over Jackson. Deladon, no good. Jackson with the ball. Deladon's there. Basket, good.
Well, that's the aggressive nature of Jackson. Even against physical defense, she wants to win the battle.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. Off with the layup. And it's the Sparks ball. Here's Jackson. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, that can be a tough range, right? But Jackson right there made it look elementary.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, the second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
And here's Clarendon.
Baseline J on the way.
Rakia Jackson again.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Here's Celadon. Now Austin. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in the scan.
You all see that painted area hit the logs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down low.
Baseline jumper, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
To the middle. Here's Deladon. Up again. The shot, no good.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
That one, good for 2.
Well, Jackson has the size and skill to do damage from all 3 levels.
Outside Edwards. And she lobs up toward the rim. The Sparks with the lead. Out to the left wing. Shoots from the corner, and she hits the jumper for 2.
Well, you know what they say, when it rains, it pours. So grab an umbrella because another jump shot tickles the twine.
Well, Brian, I put my best jacket on. They've got it flowing, and they're putting together a nice run.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. The Sparks grab the miss. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Edwards with the bucket.
Arguably the best passer in today's game. Vandersloot really excels at finding her teammates when they're wide open.
Here's Jackson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Now here's Vandersloot. Not a lot of room. Puts it up from 12. Jackson pulls it in.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
That one is off. Excellent defense there from Elena Deladon. Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. Screen by Austin. Clock at 6. And it's Atkins missing.
Jackson outside.
Shakira Austin with the block.
Great defense from Austin. Not only is she tall and around 6'5", Shakira gives 100% on D.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up. That's where you like your shots to come from.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. She has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Here's Austin.
Brink brings down the board.
Now the Sparks with it. 8-point game. Shot from 12. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Just phenomenal dribbling skills. It helps Courtney Vandersloot finish drives despite being well under 6 feet.
Jackson right side.
And she makes that one.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Deladon outside. To the inside. Great pass to set up the land.
Great communication between teammates there.
Here's Clarendon. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Jackson. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
They're as hot as can be from mid-range, not missing many of those.
That's right. They've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Vandersloot. Here's Austin. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Jackson with the ball.
Deladon covering.
They get the rebound. Brink's shot is off.
The Mystics trailing. To the paint. Here's Austin. The layup off target. And it's the Sparks ball.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Fires from the corner. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
It's snatched up.
Outside Edwards. Atkins. That one's in, coming off an assist from Aaliyah Edwards.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
The 3 is up.
And it's good. Rakia Jackson for 3.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Deladon.
Over Jackson.
Tried to bank it in, but misses.
She should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on her.
Brink.
It's rebounded by Vandersloot. And Washington has possession, trailing by 10. Deladon with it. And she drops in the layup off glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
When they've pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot, it might not be the number one option, but if the D will give it to you, no reason to pass it up.
Yeah, take what you can get.
Slick ball handling from Vandersloot. Part of what makes her an all-star, how she manipulates the rock.
Jackson right side.
Shoots over Deladon. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pass to Austin. Outside Edwards.
Here's Deladon.
Good work defensively, Rakia Jackson.
Not going to go that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Sparks on top, up 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
I love the effort on the glass right out of the gate from them.
And it takes effort from all 5 players to get a rebounding advantage like this.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998, and they won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. And you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
one drops.
A lottery pick by the Atlanta Dream in 2021. Ari McDonald, an exciting player in this league.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Melbourne. Puts it up from 12. Nelich grabs the miss. On the wing, Ari McDonald. She's guarded by Williams. And McDonald gets it to go.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Dolson. The Sparks grab the miss. Hunter. She's guarded by Sykes. Hunter. The bank shot. No good. Sykes outside. Inside. Shoots on the block. Dolson. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
Here's McDonald. And count it from 19 feet away.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the Mystics with the ball. It's a 14-point game. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Atkins missing.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Fires it. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They're not taking the easy route here. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
That's right. 6 of their last 10 points have come from mid-range.
And that one's good, Atkins.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Back to McDonald. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
Sykes outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. And the basket is good.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
The Sparks call timeout. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Clark. Falls back and drains the fadeaway J.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Here's Melbourne. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you'd call the best of performances from them.
They set the pick. Off target from outside.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often. Well, the jump shot, it's been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep on pulling up and just watching them go down.
And that opens up your offense.
Now here is Sykes. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. Nelich grabs the miss.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her. Desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Pass to Melbourne. Down low. Outside for Sykes. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Outside McDonald. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Here's Melbourne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Call him on with the steal. Out on her own on the break. Here's McDonald. Finished off the break.
A blur going down the court. McDonald completes the break.
And here's Melbourne. Sykes outside. Melbourne. She's guarded by Alaman. Back to Sykes. Drops in the layup for two.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
Mary McDonald, here we go. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Now the Sparks with it. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. A big group substitution here for Washington.
Nelich, shooting one. What's up?
Vandersloot with it. Well, Washington went 19-21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics going 19-20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7th seed.
Here's Jackson, and she drops it in from the low post.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Edwards. She's got 6. Here's Austin to stop the run. And she lays it in.
The defense on her has to be airtight, guys. And that was far from it.
Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Leisha Clarendon with the assist.
Yeah, Jackson in a great offensive flow. She's not forcing things out there.
Now here's Vandersloot. Clarendon covering. And the Sparks with possession here. Pulls up from the corner. Rakia Jackson again.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Outside Edwards. Brittany Sykes outside. Nelich grabs the miss.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
and their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Count it. Good.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Now the Sparks with it. Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Edwards. Now Austin. Yelich grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. She's guarded by Sykes. Good.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
Now here's Vandersloot. Clarendon covering. Courtney Vandersloot's got room. Off target with the open look. And the Sparks with possession here. Here's Jackson. Off the left rim and out. And here's Washington. Vandersloot outside. Shoots a fader. Edwards misses. Now here's Jackson. She's covered by Edwards. Pulls up. Another one falls for the Sparks. Here's Sykes. She's got 5. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Count that one.
Beautiful touch from the mid-range. Sykes proving just how effective she can be from this area.
Jackson outside. And it falls all over the rim and in. And Washington has possession. And here is Vandersloot. Shoots a 3. Turner grabs the board.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Great positioning on the putback.
Using that reach, Cameron Brink hitting the glass.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered closely for 3. It's good from long range. Outside Clarendon. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Sparks on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right. And whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Clarendon with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hunter. Jackson outside. Here's the three. Edwards grabs the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot. Down low, Deladon has the ability to score in droves. It's part of why she normally scores around 20 points, sometimes even more most nights. If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
Now here's Vandersloot. Clarendon covering. Deladon outside. Here's Atkins. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. And it's the Sparks ball. Jackson outside. Teardrop shot. The Mystics pull it in.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Austin. It's stolen by Turner. Jackson. Deladon covering. Jackson, no good.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
From 18 feet away, she hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Strong mid-range game with the sound ability to get her shot off. Defenses have their hands full with Deladon.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket as a very efficient scorer. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's got 7. To the inside. Here's Austin. Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Here's Jackson. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Elena Deladon on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Hunter, guarded by Austin. Turner drills the baseline jumper.
Great recognition from Turner right there. Knew how much time she had and let it rip on the catch and shoot.
And it's Austin missing. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots there.
Now here's Atkins. She's got 6. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Jackson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Turner. Edwards grabs the miss. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Figuring out ways to score inside at 5'8", Vandersloot has multiple ways to finish.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Vandersloot defending. And she gets the bucket.
She's having quite the quarter here. Shooting the ball really well and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Austin. Back to Edwards.
No good with the layup. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. Zero hesitation from Brink, believing in her shot.
Now here's Vandersloot. 9 points in the game. Now here's Austin. Guarded closely. From 11 feet away, that one goes in.
Well, right now, Austin is feeling it, and it would be wise to keep getting her the rock, keep feeding her.
Jackson outside. Clarendon. Shoots over Vandersloot. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total 6 since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Here's Deladon, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Maybe the best scorer we've ever seen. Deladon can score anywhere, and at 6'5", she can score on anyone.
Jackson, that's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
What a competitor. I mean, she's been looking for her shot all game long, and she's really shouldered the load for her team offensively.
Now here's Vandersloot. And it's Austin missing. And the Sparks with possession here. Here's Jackson. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's what you want to see from Jackson. She's at her best when she's in attack mode.
Elena Deladon for 3. The shot misses. Jackson outside. Shoots over Deladon. Edwards grabs the miss. Now Vandersloot. 9 points in the game. Edwards with the bucket.
Well, if there's somebody open on the court with the same jersey on, Vandersloot will find her incredible court vision.
And here are the Sparks now. Here's Jackson. She drains the quick shot.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
Now here's Vandersloot. Screen by Austin. 6 to shoot over Jackson. And it's Austin missing.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Rakia Jackson, here we go. Up and in on the layup.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
And Washington has possession. Inside. Brink grabs the miss. Here's Clarendon. Here's Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Jackson spaces out the defense with that shot. Makes it look easy.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for her. Austin. That one's in, coming off an assist from Aaliyah Edwards.
And as we see Edwards continue to improve her game, I think passing becomes a major point of emphasis going forward.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Here's Vandersloot. 9 points in the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Austin. Now here's Vandersloot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Guns up empty down low. And the Sparks with possession here. Here's Turner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
To the middle. Here's Austin. Outside Edwards. With the floater. Turner grabs the board. Jackson with the ball. Deladon picks her up. Elbow shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
That one drops for her.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
And here are the Sparks now. Jackson outside. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Vandersloot outside. To the paint. And here's Austin. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sparks ahead, opening a huge gap. We'll be right back to the action when we return. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Now Melbourne. Carly Samuelson on the wing. Pass to Melbourne. Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Oh, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
Now here's Samuelson. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
And McDonald gets it to go.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here is Seitz. Second shot opportunity. And Clark pulls it down. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
As intelligent as anyone in this league with the ball, Clark, I mean, she's always going to find the open teammate.
Here's Melbourne. She's started by Alaman. Brittany Sykes has room. Tries again. Here's Dolson. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Here's McDonald. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Well, offensively, McDonald uses the entire floor. She's got the touch to make the mid-range work for her.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Sykes. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's McDonald. She's started by Samuelson. And Washington has possession. Melbourne. The shot off that time. Pass to McDonald for 3. Offensive rebound. That one falls.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Melbourne. Dolson, shot's good. Here's Alema. And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now, and the it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
And it's the Sparks ball. Pass to McDonald. And she banks in the layup.
And at 5'6", McDonald goes inside and finds a way.
Samuelson outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
And Ari McDonald gets the three.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Sykes. And here's Melbourne. Lays it up and banks it in. So it's the Sparks now. Corner shot. Again, the Sparks good for 2. And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger. There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Sykes. Fires for 3.
Washington foul. Barry. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's McDonald. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Surprise, surprise. It's McDonald. Again, more points. I mean, they don't have an answer for her. They got to do something different.
Now here's Vandersloot. Up top, it's Austin. Rebound by the Sparks.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Offensive rebound. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Austin. Looking to get it going. Austin. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The aggressiveness of Austin. I love it. Taking charge, going straight towards the hoop.
Here's McDonald. Finds the bottom of the bucket from about 13 feet out.
She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Here's Della Dawn. Goes back up. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
With her height and skill, if you're going to hack at Della Dawn, you better hope she doesn't get the shot up.
For the away team, Elena Della Dawn. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Always thinking big picture. Della Dawn said she wanted to be the best female basketball player in the world when she was just 4 years old.
Milic, shot is good.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Della Dawn. Shoots over Clark. And Clark pulls it down. Now here's Harris. Defense is right there, and they pick up 2. Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Austin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Outside McDonald. Over Atkins. McDonald, no good. Now here's Vandersloot. She's guarded by Alaman. Edwards. Out to Atkins. From the arc. They get it back. Yep, count it.
Always bringing the energy. Shakira Austin with effort points, and those buckets feel bigger than just 2.
Up top, McDonald. Defended by Atkins. And McDonald gets it to go.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Deladon outside. Edwards to the middle. Here's Austin. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Let the game come to you.
So it's the Sparks now. Here's Alema. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Deladon. Back to Vandersloot. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Harris can't hit.
She's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is right up on her.
Vandersloot, no good. And it's the Sparks ball. Milic, shot is good. Here's Vandersloot. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Austin. Now here's Edwards.
Los Angeles foul. Harris. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Aaliyah Edwards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first. So she makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here's Milic. Here's McDonald. No good. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.